competition. I love how they say price caps competition in a local telecommunications market or other regulating methods that remove barriers to infrastructure investment. Well, that's antitrust, and that's Congress, not the FCC. Oh, my gosh, folks, this just gets worse. 281 of page 123, the open internet rules fall well within the scope of our Section 706 authority. So they now basically claim broadcast control over everything. So what they've done with broadcast, they're going to do with the internet, and they're going to create a, quote, utility that's free. Well, your electricity's not free. Your gas isn't free, but they're saying this is free, which is going to be giant giveaways to the big telecoms that play ball, just like the Obama phone scam. So the FCC within it has so many frauds, but that's another headline right off that subsection. FCC to provide free internet like Obama phone as political payoff. I mean, unbelievable. And then Carlos Slim has made, last number I saw in the Wall Street Journal, he owns part of the New York Times, was something like $4 billion off the Obama phone. We didn't even give it to an American company to make the billions of dollars off the boondoggle of the free Obama phones. $4 billion to the Mexican kingpin involved in everything you can imagine. Oh, my God, folks, I've only gotten into one small area of this. I mean, this is just unbelievable. But what is the media running with? The media I'm going to get to in a moment is, the controlled media, is with what they say they're doing this for. Because Obamacare is going to give you something free, and we're going to take your guns to protect the children. It's got all these statements of intent, which, as we know, means nothing. What matters is what they actually announce in the teeth of the enforcement and what they claim the powers they have. E, enforcement of the open internet rules. Background. And they go into how they're going to enforce. They're going to hear from consumers, that's the socialists that complain, and stakeholders, that's the big companies. And then they break down how they will do it with lawsuits and other mechanisms that they've used under, then they mention the subsections they've used in broadcast, which is armed raids, arrest, fines, fees. I mean, get ready. The FCC. I was on a tiny ferry. First, I saw them on big ferries this weekend down in Port Aransas. A ferry that goes about 200 yards, 300 yards across there at Aransas Pass. And they had a TSA guy bugging his eyes out on people. When you're going across, it takes 60 seconds. And it was TSA. And if you try to go to Galveston at the ferry, they search every car that comes through and check under the hood and everywhere. But the border stays wide open, and they fund ISIS. It's nothing but internal checkpoints. I mean, I'm just showing how the TSA is taking over everywhere now as well. I mean, it is just a federal power grab. Page 105. Designing an effective enforcement process. And then it goes through how they will establish Department of Justice referrals for Department of Justice visits. That's in 228. And how they will also use the state bureaus of the FCC under existing code. And when you read the existing code, it is, in some cases, armed FCC agents. And they've got stuff in here about, oh, open to the blind or the deaf. So now if you have a tiny website and you don't sign up to Google or whatever to then provide translation, oh, now they're going to come shut you down. And they've been talking about that forever. I mean, this is just a... I just don't even have words at this point. I mean, this is just exactly what we thought it would be and more. They say you can find requests for advisory opinions to follow this via Commission's website or with Office of the Secretary, and must be copied to the Commission staff. So it's the same thing. This is so out of control. Oh, here's the best part. The Enforcement Bureau will have discretion to choose whether it will respond to a request to their actions. So, they may sue you or shut you down or SWAT team raid you, and then they may not even talk to you. That really sounds like freedom, doesn't it? Boy, thanks for saving the internet, Obama. 34 of 107. Although the Enforcement Bureau will attempt to respond to requests for advisory opinions expeditiously, we decline to establish any firm deadlines to rule on them or issue a response. Talk to the hand. It's an Obama phone scam to the big telecoms at the top and to the minions at the bottom. It's a total power grab. It's just unbelievable. But don't worry, in Appendix Final Rules, they just have some statements about 8.5, no blocking, 8.7, no throttling, 8.9, no paid prioritization. I guess that's where you, pay to have your stuff pushed out more. And they're actually saying that may stop Google ads, because you pay there to get your ad promoted more, but that's just how it works. And there's a bunch of lawsuits getting readied over this, and it'll just become a big battle of paying off politicians to decide how it ends up regulatorily being set up. And so it's just putting the internet up on the chopping block is what this is doing. There'll be a huge fight. Billions will be spent on lawyers by all sides. And in the end, the telecoms will come in and take over the internet as they planned in the beginning.
Harvest Right, the makers of the only in-home freeze dryer, would like to present to you their greenhouses that double as emergency shelters. Their greenhouses simply snap together, no tools needed. As a greenhouse, it will stand for decades. It's incredibly strong, long-lasting, and it can be quickly put up or taken down. It is also ideal when used as an emergency shelter. Learn more about this great greenhouse and the money you can save over the big box store prices at harvestright.com. That's harvestright.com.
By now, you heard about Bitcoins, but did you know that over 65,000 businesses accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know BidBit.co, because at BidBit.co, you can receive Bitcoin by selling your personal items or business products. You heard right, whether personal or business. You can now buy, sell, and auction your products quickly, easily, and securely at BidBit.co. That's BidBit.co. BidBit.co.
It's very easy to be a criminal. All you need to burglarize a home is one simple household tool, a pair of scissors. If your home security system can be compromised by a criminal using scissors, then you're making it easy for them. Almost every home security system, even those sold by big-name companies, has a weakness: the phone line. You shell out $1,500, get locked into a long-term contract, and think you're safe. But a burglar can destroy your alarm in seconds with one snip. And when a burglar cuts your phone line, you're defenseless. SimpliSafe Home Security is the smarter choice. Built by Harvard engineers, SimpliSafe uses a wireless connection to call the cops. Scissors can't cut it. And that means your home stays safe. 24/7 professional monitoring is under $15 a month with no contract. SimpliSafe Home Security keeps you safer than the other guys for half the cost. Protect your home with the alarm you can trust. SimpliSafe. Go to simplysafedefense.com now for an exclusive 10% offer. That's simplysafedefense.com.
Hey, Boomer! I learned in school today that 60% of our bodies are made of water. Good thing we have the Berkey system. It's the cleanest, best water ever. Mom says it's because the Berkey's filtration system cleans out the bad stuff and leaves only pure, delicious water. I know, right? You love it too. Yeah, I'm thirsty too. Let's go get some. Get Berkey clean water by calling 877-886-3653. That's 877-886-3653. Or visit goberkey.com.
More and more people are discovering the incredible benefits of alkalizing the body, and there's no better product for it than AlkaVision Plasma pH Drops. Packed with a powerful combination of the most alkaline minerals and compounds, just a few drops in water will rid your body of harmful waste and give you more vibrance and vigor than you've had in years. Now buy 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
Big John, Big John. Every morning at the mine you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John, Big John. Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. Didn't say much, kind of quiet and shy, but if he spoke at all, he just said hi to Big John. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen, and a crashing blow from a huge right hand sent a Louisiana fella to the promised land, Big John.
I never sent anybody to the promised land with my fist.
Big John, Big John.
You know, I'd like to send tyranny to its watery grave with Davy Jones.
Big John. Then came the day at the bottom of the...
Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. we're here live. There's a reason on a daily basis they have comics, TV hosts, media demonize this broadcast and yours truly, because they're demonizing Alex Jones as a figurehead of the libertarian liberty movement that is 1,000 light years more liberal than the fascistic, control freak totalitarians that call themselves the trendies, that call themselves the hipsters. They're the idiot, moron followers of the globalists who want their free Obamacare and who want their free broadband and who want the FCC to save the internet. The FCC works for the big corporations, and they help consolidate media down to 4 companies, and they always have and they always will, and the big corporations couldn't get it done. So they had the FCC come in like it was going to save it, and now they're going to have a 2-3 year battle and carve it up. But we've got a public with an attention span of about 6.5 minutes. It used to be about 15, 20 years ago. Soon they're talking about attention spans being a minute long. So those of us that have long attention spans, those of us that are into facts, we're the enemy. We sit there and watch CNN or MSNBC or the Comedy Central or HBO just in the middle of a movie or in the middle of a comedy show go, you know, Alex Jones hates Jews and blacks. Yeah, Alex Jones, the radio host, uh-huh. Next show. You know, Alex Jones wants to blow things up. You know, Alex Jones is worse than ISIS. You know, Alex Jones hates women. Bill O'Reilly. And tonight, we look at internet stalking of women and sex predators. Cuts to a picture of me, and my face turns red. No evidence, no proof, no claims, just sex predators. Here's Alex Jones. That's called subliminal in plain view. That's how dumb they think we are. Well, we're not that dumb, but to a jellyfish TV viewer who has an attention span of about 6 minutes, they're not paying attention once they get into that show. They go into suspended disbelief, they veg out, and then they just go, Alex Jones. The subconscious just accepts, Alex Jones hurt women. Alex Jones hurt blacks. Alex Jones, blah, blah. I mean, we're talking warfare, folks. So it's a fight. And they know that we're starting to trigger the grassroots, and they're scared of you. So their attack on me is an attack on you. That's why I built a bigger organization. We intend to continue this operation, even if they imprison me or bust a cap in my head, whatever. I don't want to die, but send me on a long vacation. I ain't worried about it. I was born a man. I was born to fight. I was born to not cower down in the dirt and be conned all day. And that's all that matters is I'll never be your slave. You'll never control my mind or my soul. So lie all you want, cowards. Thank God I was never part of your scumbag sellout spirit. Praise the Lord. People say, man, why are you sounding like Billy Graham on the show more and more here? Well, you know what? When you get this deep into this stuff, you just get closer to God, and I can't help it. I don't get up here and inject God into things because it's some tactic. I just want to say it. Because that's who I'm with. You go ahead and be who you're with. They want to shut this show down. What are you going to do? Spread the word. We have people calling all over the country, including billboard companies. They're putting our billboards up everywhere for free. God bless you. We salute you. From New York to Oregon.
GCN.
It's happening.
Visit GCNlive.com today.
I'm ready. Alex Jones here. For the last 2 years, I've been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to design a nutraceutical formulation that has truly life-changing health benefits. So many other formulations out there contain toxic ingredients, synthetic additives, and even GMOs. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected invented hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. Now is the time to secure ancient defense for you and your family. Visit InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.